Hi guys, I think we will be rounding out the kit collection videos today, ending with the holiday kits. This may be the last video, or we may have to fit the other two binders into the next video, but I don't think so. I think we can fit them all in one, so let's go ahead and get right into it. This is all of the holiday kits in this binder that are not either Christmas or Halloween kits, because those both have their own separate binders. And before we start, I do have a bit of foil in here. I usually keep my foil separately, but these were two sheets that I didn't really have sections for, and I didn't want to make sections for just a singular sheet each. So my Mother's Day and Father's Day sheets are in here, because there are Mother's Day and Father's Day kits in this binder. So we do have sections in here for 4th of July. I guess I forgot to take out the Halloween tab here, and Thanksgiving, but everything else is in other. I don't know why 4th of July has its own separate one. I used to have like a ton of 4th of July kits, but now I feel like there's a possibility that I have more, like, say, Valentine's Day kits. But yeah, as usual, these aren't really organized by holiday in this section. They are kind of just put in randomly, but I've tried a little bit to kind of keep them with the others, so we'll see. Really just the same as the other binders. So first we have a Black Friday kit, which honestly I don't know when I'm going to use it, because it's always like during Thanksgiving week where you're going to use the Thanksgiving kits, and I have plenty of those, so I will probably use it for like the week after Thanksgiving one of these years. But I just needed a Black Friday kit because I do love my Black Friday shopping, especially for stickers. Then we have an older St. Patrick's Day kit that I have been hoarding like crazy. I love this kit so much. I think it's called Lucky Charm, and it's dusk art, and it is like the prettiest St. Patrick's Day pastel kit ever, so I've definitely been holding on to that. And then next we have what looks like the Father's Day kit section. So we have His Day by Planner Pixie Co. that was exclusive art. It's pretty generic Father's Day. Same with this one, which is Man Cave by Apple Blossom Prints. So yeah, there's definitely some like father elements in here, in addition to it just being like a man cave. But this is a very nice dark kit that would look great with some foil over it. Same with this one, which is a Glam Planner Father's Day exclusive art, I believe, from a very long time ago, so I've been holding on to that one as well. But that one's nice and dark. We have a little kitty cameo off to the side here. And then we have Father's Day by Apple Blossom Prints. This was, I think, Nella's art for Father's Day last year. And then we have His Day by SPC. I have used this in the past, I think. I'm pretty sure. This might be the reformat that I have, or maybe it's the original. I don't know. But either way, I'm hoarding it. Again, was one of my few repurchases. And I think that's it for Father's Day. So next we have SPC Forever. I believe this is Valentine's Day. This is like a very fancy upscale Valentine's Day. So I have been saving it, because I don't know. We don't really do Valentine's Day in this house, which you wouldn't know by all of the Valentine's Day kits that I do have. Hang on, Kitty's getting on my tripods again. You need to be down while I'm filming, not up. But yeah, my planner definitely celebrates Valentine's Day more than me. So I guess I'll just use these all at any point, because it doesn't really have to correspond with my activities for the week. Next we have Apple Blossom Prints Starcross. This was the Just Art from last year, I think, that was kind of a little bit Valentine's Day themed, but not overly themed. Next we have Pink XOXO by Apple Blossom Prints. I believe this was one that came in a couple color schemes, but I obviously wanted the super duper pink one. So we have this one. This was Elaine's art from last year, I believe. It's like very Valentine's Day home decor themed, I want to say. I think there's more Valentine's Day later, but for now it looks like we are doing kind of random stuff. So we have Happy Easter up here. This is a Glam Planner. I think this is an exclusive art from Glam Planner, but I super duper love these like muted pastels, and this Lee Studio art really works well for this style, I think. That's very pretty. And then this one I think is a New Year's kit, I believe. This is a Glam Planner Celestial kit. So this would be great to mix New Year's and Celestial foil if you wanted to do that. We got our star and moon right here. And then we have Cheers by SPC, which was the New Year's Eve kit last year. This is Just Art. I love this clock so much. I love a good mantle clock. Like, I'm obsessed with those in kits, as y'all know. Looks like there's like some Paris vibes here. I think this is, I don't think there's like too many references to a specific year for these New Year's kits, which is why I'm keeping them. And then we have Midnight by Crest Press. I think this is also Silly Studio Art. So yeah, we got a few New Year's kits going on. And then we're back into Easter for a few kits. So we have Risen, I think, by Apple Blossom Prince. This also looks like Silly Studio Art, actually. And yeah, I love the color scheme on that one. Oh, the cat is trying to knock over my trash can. Lovely. We had a good few videos without her, but she's back. Then we have Pink Diamond Planner Co. Easter Day. This, I think, is a reformat of a kit that I think I used. I think I used that one already. Let me just check to make sure I haven't been hoarding it. No, I did use it already. Okay. So I did get the reformat because it came with an extra scene. I think this was a new scene specific for the reformat. And you know me, if I love a kit and there's bonus content, DLC, I'm going to get that too. So I'll be able to reuse that kit, which is lovely. Again, I love the color scheme on this one. It is very muted as well. It's kind of like a dark pastel. And then over here we have SPC Sugar Bunny. I think this was Jess's Easter art from last year. I love the carrot cake. I need to make carrot cake. Like, I have all the stuff to make it. So we'll get there. We'll get there one of these days. But yeah, I love that. I love the way she does her like lighting and shading. She's been getting way better with that. And then looks like we have a Mother's Day kit. This is Apple Blossom Prince Moms. So yeah, this is Nella's Mother's Day art from last year, I'm pretty sure. Super cute. I love like the orangey pink color scheme going on there. I feel like that's pretty unusual. Looks like I slotted a random Valentine's Day kit in here. This is XOXO by Apple Blossom Prince. I want to say the artist is Levian Love Arts. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I like the color scheme on that one too, and the nice bold colors. Then we have a couple more SPC Easter kits using Just Art through the years. This one is Bunny Day. I think that was from a couple years ago, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So I've been hoarding that one, but I love the purples in that. And then we have Easter, which is, oh no, this is Elaine art. Sorry, that's not Jess, that's Elaine. You can't hardly tell because the faces are cut off. This was like when SPC was in her era of cutting off the faces on the fashion people, which I don't love. But that's okay. The rest of the kit is gorgeous. And then got more Easter here, but here we're back in Mother's Day. So we have Her Day by SPC, which was like, you know, there was his day and now there's her day for Mother's Day. I think I also used this one. I think I used the mini kit, and this is the ultimate that I've been hoarding. This may be the reformat as well. But yeah, I love the pinks and purples. Then we have Pink Planner Shop Love Mom. I think this was Elaine art as well. It's like outdoor kind of Mother's Day, like brunch vibes, I want to say. And then we're back in Easter with some older kits. We have Apple Blossom Prince Easter. This is using Glam Art Xana art from a while ago. And then this one is Bunny, which is from the artist whose name I can never remember. I think it's like Minimal078, I believe, on Instagram. But yeah, that's from her. And then moving over, we have a couple versions of Elaine art. I'm pretty sure this is Elaine art. By a couple different shops. So SPC did this colorway, but I loved both colorways. So I have this one by SPC, and then this one by Apple Blossom Prince. And of course they're a bit different, so happy to have both. And then we have another Valentine's Day. This is Like a Rose by Apple Blossom Prince. That's just art from last year as well. And then I think, yeah, there's one more Valentine's Day kit back there, but here we also have the Dia de los Muertos kit by Apple Blossom Prints. This is Emma's art from, I think last year this came out. Yeah. Gorgeous. And then the last Valentine's kit I have in here is Love Me version 1. This is Apple Blossom Prints. I think this is Nella's art from last year. It's very like dark black and pink. And then we have one last New Year's kit, Apple Blossom Prints Midnight Fantasy. This is Elaine's art, which was called Asleep by Midnight from last year. So that is all of the kind of miscellaneous. I really should put Valentine's Day in its own section, honestly. But then we have my 4th of July kits, which again is like only one now. It used to be more than one sleeve, but now it's just one because I've been using them. But I just love red, white, and blue kits. So we have Boom by Whimsical Plans. That is Elaine art from a while ago. Then we have 4th of July by SPC. This is also Elaine art. And then we have 4th by SPC. This is, I think, a reformat of pretty old art. And then this is one I've just been hoarding forever. This is Party Like 1776 by SPC. That's a fun one. And then we'll go into Thanksgiving, which I got a couple in here. So we got Harvest Season by Glam Planner. That's Marcelly Studio art. I think this is an exclusive. I love how there's still Black Friday reference in there. Then we have Pink Planner Shop Gratitude. I think this might be Elaine art as well. We have several more Glam Planners here. So I'm not going to be able to tell you the names, but they are all 3 custom arts, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I love this sweet potato casserole. That's my favorite part of Thanksgiving. And then we have SPC Give Thanks. This is just art from, I think, 2 years ago, I want to say. So I've had that for a while as well. And then one more Glam Planner exclusive. Of course, there's your Black Friday box in there. And then Apple Blossom Prints Thanksgiving. This one is Sadie Piper Designs art, which I always love to get from Apple Blossom Prints because she always does that extra full page of full boxes. So those are in here somewhere. Love all the browns in here. And then lastly, we have Thanksgiving Spice by Planner Pixie Co. This was her exclusive art collab from last year. I love the purples in this, like the dark purple and orange. Works really well together. So that is Thanksgiving, and that is everything that I have in the kind of miscellaneous holiday binder. So next we'll go ahead and get into Halloween. Alrighty, here are my Halloween kits. It is a pretty chunky section, let me tell you. As for somebody who does not like to celebrate Halloween, just like Valentine's Day, I feel like I have a ton of Valentine's Day and Halloween kits, and I do not like to celebrate, but they're just, it's vibes. It's vibes that I want in my planner. So we got a ton in here. To be fair, I feel like at least half of these are probably movie-related kits. Despite how many I have in the movies binder, I think a lot of them are in here too. And a lot of them are just like Halloween movie night kits, like this very first one, which is Spooky Movies by Apple Blossom Prints. I think that's Nella art from last year. I love this black kitty cat. And then we have Salem Witches by Apple Blossom Prints, which is basically a Salem Witch kit, I want to say. And then we have Gothic Romance by Apple Blossom Prints. This is Darcy art from last year. That's Frankenstein inspired. I love this double box scene. Then we have Planner Pixie Co. Planoween. This was, I think, our very first collab where I did the foil for it. So my foil is actually tucked in here as well. You can kind of see that back there. But this is like a planner Halloween party kit, which is a fun combination of things, using gorgeous dusk art, I believe. Then we have Apple Blossom Prints Tricks and Treats. I think this is Coco's Art House. I think this is Trick or Treat inspired, like the movie Trick or Treat, which I did see, I want to say last year or the year before. I finally watched it. Pretty good movie. So I had to get the kit for it. And then we have Spooky Babe by Apple Blossom Prints. This is, I think, Emma's Halloween art from last year. Then we have Pink Diamond Planner Co. The September 2023 Mystery Horror Movie Party. Pretty self-explanatory. Had to pick that up. In my hauls, you can see me try to like name all the references and see how far I get. We have Crest Press Salem Sisters. This is a Hocus Pocus 2 kit, I guess, which I did like Hocus Pocus 2 better than Hocus Pocus 1, which is like my least favorite movie, so that explains why I have that. But for some reason I've still been holding on to this Spell on You kit by Cricket Paper Co., which is Hocus Pocus 1 based, so who knows what that is about. Then we have Boo to You by Planner Pixie Co. I think this was exclusive art from a couple years ago, but I really like that one, especially this kitty, like this vampire bat kitty. Oh my god, it's so cute. And then we have our Haunted Mansion section. So we have this one, Haunted by Whimsical Plans, which is Elaine's set when she was doing the collection of these sets for all of the Disney rides. So this is for the Haunted Mansion ride. That's why we have the Disney Castle in there as well. I love how these all have such distinct color schemes. Then we have the SPC Haunted Magic. I think this is the reformat. Possibly. Maybe I have both. I feel like maybe I used the old one already, so I had to get the reformat, but yeah. Very dark purple and teal in there. And then the Glam Planner Haunted Mansion one as well, which is very green. Let's see. And then we have the Keytown Nightmare Before Christmas art. And then we have the SPC Nightmare Before Christmas art, which is very pastel. We have SPC Not So Scary. So this is like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but it's really just like a Disney Villains kit with like some kind of Halloween vibes in there. And then we have SPC Seasons Creepings. So this was just art that was like spooky Christmas, essentially, with like nods to Nightmare Before Christmas in there. And then we have I want to say there's a couple versions of this. Okay, this is the other version. I was confused because I didn't see the characters or the fashion people in this one. But we have Haunted Halloween and Pretty Halloween, which are both sets by Nella that are kind of like recolors. So here's like the spooky version, and then here's the like pretty homey version. But I just had to get it because I love the spooky versions of Alice and Dorothy. And then here we have Casper by SPC, obviously based on the movie Casper, which I think is a pretty cute movie, so happy to have that. That was just art. And then we have another Casper kit. I think this one was called Can I Keep You by Glam Planner. We have a couple by Simply a Mess. We have Witchy down here, which, you know how I feel about witches, but for some reason I found this kit very like relaxing and aesthetic. And then we have the Trick or Treat collection up here, which is very like kids Halloween. Very cute. We have Vampy over here by Sticky Essentials. I enjoy a good vampire fiction every now and then. And then we have Fangs by Apple Blossom Prints. This was Elaine's vampire set from I think a couple years ago. Maybe. And we have Crating & Co. This basically has a bunch of like Halloween movie references, of which I recognize a few. Then we have the Great Pumpkin. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, that kit by Keytown, which is just super cute. I do try to watch that every other year, so that's special. And then we have some Beetlejuice kits. This one is the Recently Deceased collection by Simply a Mess. And then we have the one by SPC, just called Beetlejuice. I think that's just art. And then over here we have a Boo by SPC, which is pretty old art, I want to say, but this is like her very modern Halloween like home interior set. And then we have Happy Halloween by Whimsical Plans. I think that's Glam Art Santa, but it's like kind of the same vibes with like the, you know, the white subway tile in the background It's very nice. And then we have Spooky by SPC. This, I believe, is custom art, and it's another like Halloween movie kit. And then we have Dead and Breakfast by Glam Planner, which I waited for the reformat of that for quite a while because I think I missed the original version. But I just love that so much, by Silly Studio. Then we have some kind of haunted house kits. We have Haunted Manor by SPC. And then we have Haunted House by SPC. I love the darkness of that because the foil is going to pop for sure. Then we have Seance by Apple Blossom Prince. This is Darcy art, which I really can't pass up these days, even if I'm not really a seance person. And then we have House of Haunt by Glam Planner, which is more Silly Studio custom art from a while ago. And there's a cute little dog with the ghost costume. And then lastly, we have Spooky Party, which is Elaine art. This is by SPC. And then we have Spooky Pumpkin Patch SPC art as well. So that's like not just a fall pumpkin patch kit, it's a Halloween pumpkin patch kit, which I think is really fun and unique. So that is my super thick Halloween binder, which may take a while to decrease because I feel like I don't do Halloween kits for all of October, although honestly at this point I should. Our anniversary is in October too, so occasionally one of those weeks will get taken up by an anniversary kit whenever those may appear. Okay, next, I think we definitely have time to get through our Christmas binder, so let's go ahead and power through it. Whew, maybe I spoke too soon, because this is like the thickest binder ever. So, these are my Christmas kits. Let's just hop right into it. We got a couple from Pink Diamond Planner Co. to start. This one is the November Mystery of, I think, a couple years ago. This is kind of like a Christmas farmer's market kit, which is super cute. I do love going to Christmas markets. And then we have Fa La La, which is, oh, that has like a pregnancy reference, so that's nice. But yeah, I forget which artist this is, but I really love her style, and I love this hot cocoa bar right here. And we have another one by her as well. This is Holiday Party. Loving the dark color scheme going on here. And then we have SPC Holiday Mail. This is, I think, Darcy art from a while ago. Sorry, I'm a little off screen. Love that. And then we have a couple of the Santa Claus kits. This one's by Glam Planner. I think these are both custom art. And then this one is by SPC. I do enjoy that movie, and I think there's like another movie that came out that I still haven't seen last year, so definitely time for a rewatch this year. And then we have Whimsical Plans Christmas Party Bright. So this is Elaine's Christmas party art from a while ago. And then a Glam Planner. I think this is called Dear Santa, I believe. Custom art. And then we have the SPC Elf kit, which is pretty old. She has recently come out with a new Elf Pop Mystery, which I do have as well somewhere in here. But this was the original, which I definitely tried very hard to get my hands on. This is very old. And then we have Pink Leaf Prince Merry Christmas. This is a very like biblical Christmas kit, which I definitely wanted to have in my collection. Then we have Crest Press Cookies for Santa. This is way old. This is like an old kit. But it's a nice like holiday baking one. And then we have a Magnolia Boulevard Nutcracker kit. I do love the Nutcracker. So I did try to pick up as many as I could way back when. Sorry if you hear the cat. She's screaming because I put her noisy toy outside with the bell on it. And she can't access it now. And she's very sad. So, in exchange for the bell, now we might hear a cat screaming. So we'll see. I hope my mic doesn't pick up too much of it. But that bell is hard to ignore. Then we have Apple Blossom Prince Home for the Holidays. Again, double boxing of a train. Sign me up. I think that's the second time I've seen one of those going through all my kits and can't get enough of it. So I'm obsessed with that. And then we have Apple Blossom Prince Christmas. I think this is the V and Love Arts, but I do like all the blues here. Personally, for my decor style, don't like the blue. But for this kit, like the blue and red works very well. Then we have some dark kits. We have Balsam by Crest Press. This is Silly's Studio Art. And then we have Pink Planner Shop Winter Sweaters. I think this is another minimal 078 set. Wish I knew her name. And then we have Silent Night by SPC, which is kind of like a nativity Christmas set, which again, love those references. And then Whimsical Plants Wish List. This is Alina art from a while ago. I do love the muted reds and greens. Then we have a very pastel Grinch kit by SPC from a long time ago. I am a big Grinch fan. I am a Grinch original animation and live action fan. I do not like the new animation. And then we have another Grinch kit by Simply a Mess. We have one down here by Glam Planner. This is like a scene one, so all the full boxes make up one giant scene, which is going to be a little bit tricky to use, shall we say. I'm going to have to get creative with that. And then we have Joy by SPC. This was a Jess, I think, generic set from a few years ago. And then Christmas Party by SPC. I believe this was exclusive art, but I like the color scheme for that too. It's very pink, but not as pink as the Eloise kit by SPC. I do love Eloise. And then we have Carol by SPC. This is Jess's A Christmas Carol art, which I love A Christmas Carol with a fierce passion, so I'm so glad that that kit exists. Then we have Scrooge's top hat right there. And then we have Lost in New York. So this is SPC's kit for Home Alone 2. Which was very fun to have that. Oh, and then here is the Planner Pixie Co. Kevin kit for Home Alone 1, which was our second or third collab. This was our second one, because the lady one was the third one, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this was our second collab with my foil. And then going back up here, we have Mrs. Claus by SPC. This is Elena art from a while ago, and I freaking love this. I love both versions of this color scheme, but I think I ended up going with the pink one, but it's so pretty. And then over here we have Magic Morning, which is like a Disney Christmas kit, very pastel, very cute. I don't think I would use this for anything Disney related, but love it anyway. And then we have SPC Christmas Baking. This was the one that I did my holiday baking foil bundle for. I love that girl, because she reminds me of me a little bit. But yeah, this set is so beautiful. It's for all of your holiday baking adventures, not just gingerbread. And then we have Apple Blossom Prints Pink Christmas. This is very like Nutcracker themed. Honest to goodness, I do not remember who did this art, but love it. I love how there's 2 gingerbread houses in it. And then we have Pink Planner Shop Christmas Memories. Don't know this artist either, I don't think. But I love the color scheme, for sure. And then we have my kit, Bookish Christmas, which is getting a little squished in here. But I freaking love this kit. This is like one of my favorite kits of all time. You know, I had to include the mantle clock and 2 versions of Hot Cocoa and several book stacks. Like, y'all know it had to happen. So, obsessed with my kit. Oh, and the kitty cat. That is kind of like my cat right now. And then we have Apple Blossom Prints Christmas Light. This is one of Nella's Christmas sets from last year, which is super fun because it's very dark, so all the Christmas lights kind of pop off the page. This was her gingerbread baking party set from last year as well. Now Kitty's bothering us because she doesn't have her toy. Then we have Apple Blossom Prints Evergreen. This is Silly's Studio Art from last year. Again, green's my favorite color, so the more green, the better. Then we have Christmas Cuddles, another Nella set from last year, which definitely my vibes. I love a good cozy Christmas. Then we have Christmas Countdown by Apple Blossom Prints. I love the piano on that one. I like the dark colors as well. And then we have Tinsel by Apple Blossom Prints. This is Jess art, and she definitely chose a very unique color scheme for Christmas. I think that's from last year. And then we have Christmas Movie by Apple Blossom Prints. Obviously, we have to have some kind of Christmas movie kit. We have another one over here from Paper Candy Art. I think that's Glam Art Xana. And then we have one from SPC as well, which is Christmas movies. I believe that's from last year, I think. And then we have Ready for Christmas collection by Simply a Mess up here. We have Candy Cane Cutie by Paper Candy Art down here, which these are both the same art set, I believe. It's funny because neither of these formats is like my ideal format, so we'll probably be mixing and matching some. Then we have SPC Holiday Soiree. This is a very old kit, but super gorgeous vibes. Like a very fancy Christmas party. And then we have a Glam Planner Christmas exclusive here. An older one, I think. Then we have Relax by B&R Paper Crafts. I do love like these photo kits for Christmas. We have the Glam Planner Night Before Christmas exclusive. We have another Christmas exclusive by Glam Planner over here. Again, another train. Gotta love it. And this giant gingerbread house. And then we have SPC Season to Sparkle right here, which has some Nutcracker vibes, in addition to being very pastel pink, so love that all around. Okay, next we have a photo kit by Sticky Essentials called Holiday. Nice traditional colors there. Then we have Cabin Christmas by Wild Summer Designs. This one's very dark. Another photo kit. And then this is the newer elf kit by SPC called Buddy the Elf. Very grayscale background, which is kind of fun. And then we have Hometown Holiday by Glam Planner, which was the November mystery of last year. I wanted this one like so badly. I love the red, white, and green. And then we have the Pink Diamond Planner Co. November mystery from last year, which is Nutcracker themed. So obviously I'm completely obsessed with that. I like how it's not overly pink. And then we have SPC. I forget what this one's called. It's like Merry something, but this is the Christmas/New Year's kit all in one from last year, because last year I did have both of them all in 1 week, so I will be using this for last year whenever I get around to that. And then we have SPC's Holiday Prep. This is Jess art from I think a couple years ago. I like those muted colors and that kind of sage green. And then we have the Sweet Treats collection by Simply a Mess, another holiday baking one. Then we have a Glam Planner kind of Christmas coffee kit from like a million years ago. This is very old. Then we have 'Tis the Season by Sticky Essentials. I think this is just art. Then we have a couple older SPC kits. This one is Christmas Magic, so that's like Christmas at Disney. And then this one is Christmas Party. And then we have SPC Winter Moon. I have a couple versions of this. I have the Glam Planner one as well. I'm not really sure why. I think it was an accident. We have another Glam Planner Christmas exclusive over here. Cute little pets. And then we have Home Alone by SPC. This was like a very old Home Alone kit that I remember having to hunt for too, because this came out before I was like really in the planner world. And then we have another Glam Planner Christmas exclusive. This kitty with the tree is just the cutest box ever. So is this little baby. And then we have SPC Pink Peppermint. This is Darcy art. Very pink Christmas there. We have another Sticky Essentials photo kit called Pinkmas. And then we have SPC the Nutcracker. Obviously I had to pick that one up even though it's extremely old. And then we have SPC Christmas Prep. This is also Elaine art. Then we have Pink Leaf Prince Treat Your Elf, which is funny. It's like a Christmas movie kit. Oh, I love this art so much. This is The Night Before by Simply a Mess. That box is just the best. And then yet another Glam Planner Christmas exclusive. I love the little Believe ticket from the Polar Express right there. And then we have just regular old Christmas by SPC. That's kind of an older set. And then, of course, one of my favorite kits of all time, Polar Express by SPC. Obsessed. And then we have Oh Christmas Tree by Apple Blossom Prince. That is Elaine art from, I think, a while ago. And then Noel by Crest Press. I believe this is another Silly Studio set. And then lastly, a couple more Crest Press kits. We have Holly Jolly up here. Not too sure whose art that is. And then Holly Holiday, which I believe is Coco's art house, and there's definitely some Christmas movie references in there. I think that is a double box scene, right? It almost looks like it isn't, but I believe it is. Cool. Anyway, that is my extremely enormous Christmas binder. This one will have to be a 3-incher the next time I add more to it, I think, because it's already like bursting at the seams. But yeah, that is it for all of my kits that I currently have, except for the ones that are in the lineups for previous years that I still haven't back planned yet, and the ones that I still have to haul, which there's only like 6 of those. So I don't think I will need to do another full kit collection for at least another year to see how things have changed. And even then, I mean, even if I do use all 52 kits for that year, most of the older ones will probably remain the same, and then, well, I certainly will have a lot of newer ones by then, but you could just watch the hauls. So I don't know when exactly we'll need to do another set of these, but this kind of gives you an idea of the ones that I'm holding on to. So I hope y'all enjoyed this series. Next, we will be going into all of my character sticker binders for a new series. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.